Good morning. In today's video we are gonna do a get ready with me and we are gonna talk about random stuff. So if this sounds good to you, please consider subscribing. My name is Veronica. Hi, hello if you are new here. And I bought recently some new products, at least new to me, and I want to test them today with you. And is this lighting on? Apparently it is. Let's start by applying a bit of this Huda Icy just to prep my lips for later. Finally my Beautybay order came in, but they mess up so badly with this order, and for sure I am not the only one. I did comment on Instagram under a Beautybay post and somebody responded to me that their order took around 7 weeks to dispatch, or the order was 7 weeks old and it was not dispatched yet, which is insane. 7 weeks. I know that they are doing something to the warehouse, but 7 weeks, that's insane. Mine took about 3 weeks to reach me, and now they have Black Friday sales, so I don't even want to imagine the mess that it is there at Beautybay. And so this order took a bit to reach me, and then one item they couldn't dispatch to me. It was the brush set from Nabla. They said that they will refund me. That didn't happen yet. But then my blush from BPerfect came destroyed. It was in pieces, so I did try to repress it, but it is not the same. We are gonna use it today. I did message them, but they have a very long response time as well. It is a mess. They need to sort things out because this is unacceptable. I bought the E.L.F. Power Grip Primer. I am so excited. I did test at some point the milk one, and I think this makes very weird sounds for now. I think I decluttered that one. Let's apply. Oh, this is very sticky. The milk one I didn't like that much because at that time I was using very matte foundations, and usually grippy primers like this are perfect for glowy foundations. So we are not gonna use a glowy foundation today, but I am curious if this will work with my glowy foundations, because right now I do have a few. We're gonna leave this for a second. Let's talk about the foundation that I bought. I finally bought the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. I bought the shade 104. This is a bit yellow, but we are gonna make it work. I tried it one time, so this is the second use. This was 50% off on a Black Friday sale here in Romania, because we had a Black Friday a bit early. So I decided to purchase this one, and we are gonna put it, don't worry, I know that it is very yellow, but it will be fine at the end. I'm gonna put a bit everywhere, and we are gonna use a brush on one side and the sponge on the other, but I'm always blending a bit, at least spreading a bit with my finger. Okay, on this side I'm gonna use a brush. This is the Sigma F47. I really like this brush. Let's use the sponge on this side. Like I said, I did use this foundation. I did use it 2 days ago, and at that time I used the Project Pen primer, which is a hydrating primer, and it looked really nice. So I am curious if with a gripping primer it will look good as well, but so far it looks really nice. I feel like on this side it looks a bit more glowy, and I look totally crazy in the video. Just wait a bit. We are gonna bronze and everything. This, I think it's a medium to full coverage foundation. You can build it up. I'm not gonna do that, but you can. So right now it looks a bit crazy. I'm using the sponge on the other side as well. Just, I always do that. If I'm using a brush, I always will blend after with the sponge just a bit. So it is technically double the work, but depending on what finish you like, it may be worth it, because right now this side it's a bit more glowy, but this side I think it has more coverage and it is a bit more matte. So if you like something a bit glowy, the sponge. If you like something a bit more full coverage and more matte, brush and then sponge. And look at my lips, I have a red line on the exterior from the lip plumper, and I'm not wearing lip liner or something, so it is only the lip plumper. I'm gonna use a bit of concealer. This is not new, this is the Nars Radiant Creamy, and look at this, I removed the stopper for this one. It is a mini, but I really like it. Right now I'm trying to decide which products are my favorites, because I want to film the 2022 favorites, and for complexion it is a bit hard. I really don't know what's my favorite primer, foundation and concealer, because I really like most of my base products. I'm using right now the Rare Beauty bronzer. This is the shade Power Boost. I think it is the lightest shade. And let's add some life back into this blank canvas, because the foundation and concealer were really full coverage. In the last couple of weeks, with the sales and everything, I bought some stuff, but it is very relaxing just to know that I don't have the low buy to worry about. I still sometimes think that I'm purchasing too much stuff, but it is fine, it is okay. And right now it is really nice for me to not have the low buy. For blush, I'm gonna use a bit of this Super Dewy from Makeup Revolution. I have the shade Liquid Blush. It is the shade Flashing For You, just a bit, because I want to use the other one that I bought from BPerfect, but I want just a bit of color first. And actually, last night I did an impulse purchase. I usually think a bit when I'm purchasing something, but I was watching Angelica last night and she was mentioning that the new Kayali perfume, the Vanilla Royale or something, Vanilla Royale, something like that, it is already available. And I was like, it is available? Usually in Romania, in our Sephora, things are a bit late, but I was like, it's not gonna be there, but let's have a look. And it was there. And they had the mini version as well, the 10 milliliters one. And they added to the site a testing kit, or I don't know how that is called, but it is a mix of the already existing Kayali perfumes. And I was like, I'm purchasing that right now, because it was available on Cult Beauty at some point, but I couldn't purchase it. So right now I am very happy. I bought that, the new Vanilla Royale, because that is not in the kit, and I purchased the Eden Apple, one. I really wanted the full size on Black Friday, but it was out of stock. So right now I bought the mini one, and I am so excited to test the Vanilla Royale as well. The Eden Apple I already know that I love, and to see from the Discovery set, I just found the correct name. I am very curious from the Discovery set if I like something else as well. Very happy with this impulse purchase and very happy that I just decided to see if our Sephora has that. It was really, really nice. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light wand. This is the shade Spotlight. I really, really love this Charlotte Tilbury highlighter and the primer, the glowy one. I love that as well. They are so, so stunning. They are worth the hype in my eyes. And the blush, it looks decent right now, but I don't like the work. It is not that easy to work with. I don't think liquid blushes are for me. I don't think even liquid highlighters are for me, but because of this packaging, it is easier to apply. It's not a liquid, it is more like a cream, so it is what it is. Right now, let's apply a bit of this blush on top. I was so excited to test this. This is the BPerfect Scorched blush, and I have the shade. The shade is not on the packaging. You are kidding, right? Flushed is the shade. Sorry, I was a bit angry for a second. We are gonna use this brush and let's hope for the best. I hope I didn't press this too hard or too loose. Let's see. Okay, it did pick up some product. And I think this was a bit baked, if I remember correctly. So that is gone. But because my cheeks look this great, let's consider that blush really nice. I finally purchased the E.L.F. Halo Glow setting powder. I am so excited. It took me too much time to know how to open this because I couldn't see the plastic thing. And if you can see here, it has some things that seems to be the opening part, but it's not. It's just a small sticker in there on top of the sifter, and I couldn't find it. And I removed the stoppery thing just to find it. So here we are. Let's put a bit into the cap. I'm just gonna blend a bit all the creases, and then let's apply some powder. And I'm gonna put just a bit more under the eyes because we are gonna do eyeshadow and I don't want any fallout. Okay, so I have a bunch of powder, but we are gonna leave it there and let's do brows. I'm gonna apply just a bit of this NYX pencil and a bit of the other one that I have, the MAC one, that it is a bit darker. And I do have a new products for brows as well. It is the Got2b brow gel. I finally bought it when I was in London. I bought it there, but I don't even like it. It's not a first impression. And I just prefer my Too Faced one. I'm gonna do pretty soon a declutter of all my makeup categories. And I'm gonna film that. I think it will be pretty fun. And we are gonna see what products will survive. This is the MAC pencil. It is a bit darker, so I usually use it only here for the tail. And don't get me wrong, this brow gel is not bad. It's just not better than my Too Faced one. But if you want something from the drugstore and this is available in your country, I do recommend it. We are gonna leave the brows like this for a moment because they need to set a bit and then I'm gonna brush them again. That's the thing that I don't love about these brow gels. With the Patrick Ta, it is the same. They are falling a bit after applying. because I need to reapply in 2 minutes or something just to keep them very fluffy. I'm just gonna blend my pencil underneath and it will look pretty messy. Maybe it's the pencil's fault as well, but with the Too Faced one I don't need to do that, so I just prefer it. I'm putting a bit of this Juvia's Place eye primer, and this is a newer product. I bought this one at the same time with the Got2b brow gel, so from the UK, and I don't love it. Sometimes I'm buying things because I am very curious if I'm gonna find my new favorite, but for some categories I need to stop doing that. I love the Sigma one, it is my favorite. Why do I want to replace it if I already love it that much? This one is nice as well, but in some cases with some eyeshadows it is creasing for me, so I don't love that. And if you see this packaging, it is similar to the Pilwis one, but I prefer the Pilwis because that one is a bit thicker, so it is staying a bit better. It's not that liquidy. So now I'm brushing my brows up again, and they will hopefully stay up this time. When my brows will be dry, I'm gonna apply a bit of the NYX Lift and Snatch, but if you can see, this part of the brows is already falling, and if I'm gonna apply more product, they will fall because the product is too heavy. I need to declutter my brow gels and stop testing other brow gels. Just repurchase my Too Faced when mine is too old. I need to learn to repurchase some favorites and stop testing everything because I don't need to. For the eye look, I did choose these two cream shadows and then the ABH Nouveau and the Natasha Denona Coral palette. And let's start. I think I'm gonna do a neutral eye with some red, and then I'm gonna do green on the lower lash. So let's start with the Danessa Myricks Colorfix. We are gonna use that in here with this small brush because I don't want this shadow all over my eye. So I need to be a bit precise. Let's apply a bit of this NYX Lift and Snatch. I really don't love my brows right now. I am so mad. I need to stop purchasing everything and just repurchase my favorites because they are favorites for a reason. I'm gonna put the green on the back of my hand as well. This is the About Face in the shade Smoke Signal, and I'm gonna take this small brush and I'm gonna apply this on the lower lash. Okay, so we have something like this as a base. I'm gonna use this reddish shade. It is more like an orange, but it is totally fine. And with this Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease, this is the 231. And I'm gonna just apply it on top of the red, and I'm gonna blend this edge just a tiny bit, and we are gonna use a more neutral lighter shade in the crease. I'm gonna apply the shade Fleur, this one from the ABH Nouveau, and I'm putting this just on top of the blend into the edges. I found my Refer pencil brush. I'm so happy. I'm gonna take the shade Paloma from the Nouveau and just blend the edges with this very, very tiny brush. With blending, it is always very important to go back and forth with the colors. And blend, 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 but not too much. It depends, of course, on the colors that you are using. With warmer shades, you can usually blend a bit more, because if you are blending a blue too much, it will look very, very transparent and very muddy, and you don't want that, so you need to know when to stop blending with shades like that. But with shades like this, I can go back and forth, and if the shadows are good quality, I will be able to blend a decent amount. I am pretty happy with the blend right now, so let's choose some shimmers. I think for the lower lash I'm gonna do Peacock, just on the whole lower lash. And then for the top lid, what shade do I want to wear? Probably Lily, right? So I'm taking Lily with a flat brush and I'm gonna spray this one. I really love this shimmer, it is so dimensional and is just so beautiful. I'm taking this very small angled brush and the shade Peacock, and I'm gonna put this everywhere on the lower lash, on top of that green. Okay, and lastly, I'm gonna take again with my pencil brush the light matte shade. Let's remove the excess powder. So the eyeshadow is done, but let's do lips, and then we're gonna talk about lashes and everything. I'm gonna use the Nabla Close Up Lip Shaper in the shade Nude number 3. And then I'm gonna put on top this Makeup Forever liquid lipstick. It is the shade Toffee at All Hours. It is a very beautiful brown nude. Okay, so these are the lips done. I really like this color and this lipstick. It is very beautiful. And I'm gonna apply a bit of Fix Plus from MAC. A oldie but a goodie. So let's apply a bit of this. And while this is drying, let's talk about the eyes. So I'm gonna do a wing liner, but I'm gonna do a brown one. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade brown. And then I'm gonna use the Essence Lash Princess, but the pink tube that I really like. And then let's decide for some lashes, because I bought so many. First ones that I really wanted in my collection are the Sosu by Suzanne Jackson, the Daydream collection. These ones, I love them so much, so I wanted to repurchase them. The other ones that I have, I think I had them for a year and they look still pretty great, so I'm gonna declutter that. And then I bought these ones from Sosu by Suzanne Jackson as well. These are the 7 Deadly Sins lashes. I really love the anime, so I hope this is about that, but if it's not, the lashes look really nice. And then I bought the Beautybay lashes. I think they are called Dance. They look really nice as well. And then I bought 3 lashes from Lash Beauty. This is a brand from a Romanian creator. So these ones are chic. They look something like this. So these are Angel and these are Posh. They are so beautiful, but I think I'm gonna pick the style Angel from Lash Beauty. So I'm gonna do the liner and the lashes off camera because this video is already too long. Okay, so this is the final look. I just love it. It looks really nice, and these lashes are very good quality and they look amazing. They remind me of the Lunar Beauty lashes that I had last year, but these are clear band. They are so stunning, and the packaging as well, it is magnetized and it clicks. So let's do a roundup. This primer, I do like it, but I need to test it with glowy foundations because that's the reason I bought it. The Dust of Color foundation look really nice. It looks just a tiny bit heavy, maybe because I applied too much. And with this powder as well, the Halo Glow from E.L.F, I need to test it with other foundations just to see if the powder is too heavy, the foundation is too heavy, or I apply just too much of everything, because that could be user error as well. Then the lipstick, you already know that I love, the Fix Plus. It's Fix Plus. The blush looks really nice. I really like it. I am so sad that this came destroyed. This brow gel. My brows are staying right now, so overall it is a really nice drugstore, and not even drugstore, it is a really nice brow gel in general, but I just prefer the Too Faced one. And I forgot to mention that I applied this pencil to the waterline. This is the Sephora in the shade Waterfall. What else did I test? The lashes are beyond beautiful, but overall I really like this makeup. It looks really nice, and I think I'm gonna film another video, which is insane because this is 1 hour and 23 minutes long right now, so this will be a struggle to edit, but yeah, I will probably film another video as well. So if you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you next time.